Good morning, good morning. It's Jen here. I'm back. I'm back with a tickly throat still. Hang on a minute. Good grief. Good grief. Yeah. Now, this track is going to be Sabaton No Bullets Fly animated story. Now, what I did have planned and what I did record was Galnerius and with The Reason We Fight. And that was a suggestion by Wolf Bear. And I can't put it up because it's been blocked. It's been blocked everywhere. And because it was not available on their channel, it was available on their record label channel, which is Warner Music Japan. They've blocked it everywhere, so I can't do anything about it, and it's not available on their channel. So it's on Patreon. It's up on Patreon. Never mind. So this is the replacement video I've had to do, and I know this one won't get blocked, so that's okay. I was going to ask about Sabaton. Now, do you want me to cover because they have a history channel which covers the background of these songs, and there's a little bit of a clip of the song and everything, and it gives you the story behind it. And somebody suggested doing that. Cover it, looking at the history channel as well. Now I can do, and I wondered what you guys thought. Would it be good to watch this and then do the history behind it afterwards on the same video, or not bother, or do it as a separate video and put them both up together as such, so people can just watch one and both or whatever. So I'll do a little post after this, after I finished recording today. I'll do a little post, and going forward we'll have a look and see what you reckon, because we will be listening to more Sabaton, and it could be fun to do the history behind them. So it's interesting, and I like to go and watch that anyway, so I could react to it and put it up. But let me know your thoughts, whether it's worth bothering, and we shall see. Anyway, so yeah, so I've read a little bit about the background, but I think the lyrics should give you the storyline anyway. So let's just get into it and see what happens. I'm interested in this, especially as it's an animation as well. So it could be interesting.
20th, 1943, and in the freezing air high above Germany, Second Lieutenant Charles Charlie Brown is at the controls of his B-17F, ye old pub. At 11:30, approaching the target of the Focke-Wulf plant near Bremen, the pub is rocked as 4 explosions go off right in front of the B-17. A cry comes across the intercom. We're hit. In the plexiglass nose, a huge hole had been made, and icy cold wind was being blown inside, making freezing conditions for the crew. Engine 2 had been hit, and co-pilot Spencer Pinky Luke let out an expletive as he noticed a huge hole in the right wing. Releasing their bombs over the factory, the crew turned to the north, planning to head over the coast and turn west for home. With one engine out and engine 4 now faulty, the pub started to fall back from the formation with another damaged plane. Sam Blackie Blackford in the ball turret watched as it disappeared into a cloud bank. There was
I love the the nicknames they will have. Sam Blackie Black and Pinky. Yeah, okay, this is cool. This is cool, and it's giving you the background to this. So I'm liking the storyline behind this as well. This is a little bit different. It's cool.
Was an orange flash in the cloud. Bandits, Eki shouted as 5 BF-109s streaked from the cloud bank. Then another cry. Bandits, as 8 FW-190s were spotted in formation ahead of the pub. Sergeant Bertram Frenchy Coulomb in the turret shot the 190 out of the sky. The navigator, Al Doc Sadek, took out the second. Pinky reported that engine 3 had been hit. That left just one engine at full power. The BF-109s attacked the pub from behind, swarming all over. But due to the cold wind running through the pub, most of the guns were frozen. In a turn now, the pub was repeatedly hit, taking extreme damage and killing the tail gunner.
Oh dear.
A shell penetrated and exploded near the waist gunners, injuring the crew and creating a huge hole. The oxygen supply was taken out, and the pub spun towards the ground. With the crew unconscious due to lack of oxygen, the B-17 fell for 4 miles.
Ooh.
Charlie started to come around and grabbed the controls, pulling back as the plane continued to fall. 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Just moments from hitting the earth, the plane pulled up, almost scraping the trees as it did.
That was lucky. That was very lucky. Cool animation. It's weird because the characters themselves look cartoonish, but the actual planes and the scenery is very lifelike. So it's kind of a cool combination of the two. I didn't realise they fell that far unconscious. They were very lucky that they didn't hit the ground. They were managed to pull up in time. That is crazy.
From down below, one enemy spotted. So hurry up, rearm and refuel. But through the bombers damaged airplane, see wounded men scatter the ball. Look to the right and then look again, and see the enemy in the eye. No bullets fly, spared by his mercy. Escorted out of harm's way. Fly, fight it fair. It's the code of the air. Brothers, heroes, foes. Honor in the sky. Flying home. Said goodbye to the cross. Citizen. He risked his life 2 times a day to save an unknown enemy. Escort to safety out of the kill zone. A short salute, then departed. Flying, fighting fair. It's the code of the air. Brothers, heroes, foes. Honor in the sky. Flying home. Said goodbye to the cross. Citizen.
I'm sorry, I haven't said anything. I've been I've been engrossed in the story. Jesus, it's mad, isn't it? I often think it's mad. I'll discuss it at the end, but yeah, I'm loving the animation and the story. Obviously, they're giving you the story of what's happened. That they could have taken the guy could have taken the bomber down, and he didn't. I can't remember his name. I did read their description. But yeah, actually escorted them to safety at his own risk. The old pub. Not a very sexy name like most of them named their aircraft. I bet that's where they'd like to be now with a pint.
The story was kept secret until 1986, when Brown started the search for the German pilot who had shown mercy on that December day all those years ago. In 1990, Brown received a letter from a man named Stigler, who was living in Canada. Stigler explained that he had been the pilot of the German fighter who had escorted Ye Old Pub. This video is of their first meeting.
Franz, what were your feelings when you met again for the first time?
I was so happy as we met that I dropped him, hugged him. Wasn't easy.
The fact that he risked his life really in many ways, and I wrote him in a letter. I said, if you made a habit of feeling sorry for bomber crews, flag up alongside them, I am sure that you were shot down many times. But it was not only the audacity that he came up to us and then recognizing the threat. If someone had seen him and reported him, it could have been a death sentence.
Franz gifted Charlie a book, and inside the inscription read, "In 1940, I lost my only brother as a night fighter. On the 20th of December, 4 days before Christmas, I had the chance to save a B-17 from her destruction. A plane so badly damaged, it was a wonder that she was still flying. The pilot, Charlie Brown, is for me as precious as my brother was. Thanks, Charlie. Your brother Franz." In 2008, within a few months of each other, the two firm friends went on their final journey. Franz Stigler never got the Knight's Cross, but as he always said, he got something better. Mom, go listen.
Hi, my name is Jovita Tan Stiegler. I would like to thank Sabaton and your song, No Bullets Fly. Because of this, the story of my father will live on. See you on your next concert tour. Safe journey, gentlemen, and again, thank you.
That was cool. I'm trying not to cry. That set me off a bit. Just a second. Wow, that was cool. And I was reading the description as well. I don't need to do I don't know if they did a history of about the background of this in more detail, but there's quite a bit of detail in that. So I don't think you needed to cover it anyway. I think it is covered on this one. Yeah, the story of the Charlie Brown incident. Following a successful air raid on the German city of Bremen, Charlie Brown's American B-17 bomber Ye Old Pub suffered severe damage. When German fighter ace Franz Stigler was ordered to shoot it down, he risked his life to escort the bomber to safety instead of attacking. Well, it wasn't going to be able to do him any damage, was it? So he took pity on them. Rather than, they were lucky that it was him and he decided to do that. Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't be there talking about it. So it's cool. I was going to say earlier, and the reason I thought I'd leave it till the end, it just amazes me that people are in wars killing each other, and it's like the Christmas truce in the First World War, when they all stopped and to play football together. And then a couple of days later, they carry on trying to kill each other. It's just crazy. There's still that comradeship. There's still that humanity. And it's kind of like, well, we're just the soldiers. We have no say in this. We're just told what to do, and we do it. And I just think it would be so much better for everybody if the governments and the leaders of the countries want to make war, then let them fight it out. You know, and then it's only a few people involved. Let them do it. I'm sure they would still be then saying, "Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna stay peaceful and we're gonna work it out another way." Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that we can't say that. We can't make the governments go and fight it out in a ring somewhere, and say, "Yeah, right, you do it. You want war, you could go and fight it." And stop dragging all our people into it. Anyway, that was awesome. Graphically, it was really good. It was kind of cool to see those planes looked really realistic. Character models were more cartoony, but it was quite a cool combination. And seeing the band there in cartoon form was cool. And a song that makes you think, and it's kind of a cool thing that they found a niche, they found something different to do, and they obviously are interested in the history, and to create these songs and talk about the wars and the fighting that happened, and bring that to life in music is something very different that makes them stand out from other bands, and I love it. And we will be doing more. So yeah, this one, I will put a post about this, but as I said, but this one I don't think I need to go and read more detail on it as such. They have got a page on their history site, so we'll see. But yeah, that was cool and interesting. And the only problem with these is it makes me get upset. So you're going to have me weeping on stream soon. I managed to hold that back, which is unusual for me because I can cry at the drop of a hat. It's only got to be emotional, whether it's sad or happy emotion, and I'm in there joining them. Anyway, folks, yeah, I'm going to leave that one there. This is the replacement one. Unfortunately, I couldn't show the Galnerius one, which was really cool as well. Really liked it. I may put it up on my OneDrive and put links to some of these so that you guys can watch them. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you and say be good. If you can't be good, be careful. Links in the descriptions, by the way, for Sabaton and for this track. Please go and give it a like. And give me a like if you don't mind, and you feel so inclined. That would be appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, folks. Bye for now. Bye.